Hey guys, it's Mathel here once again, and as you can see, and maybe if you've checked out my stream, I have been playing a bit of World of Warcraft, Shadowlands, the latest expansion. So this video will primarily be about Mayhem League, the thing that's come out for Path of Exile, a little bit of an event, but I do just want to show you a little bit of the gameplay and the sheer pooning that is Shadow Priest at the moment, because that's what I've chosen to play, that's what I started up after having not played WoW for like 10 years or something. Finally making a bit of a return because Shadowlands looked pretty good. And when I was picking characters, I mean, I was told that Shadow Priest had a bit of a rework and it's in a pretty good spot for like PvE, PvP. So I am doing plenty of PvPs. I am trying to get all my PvE stuff in order as well. And these are arenas, if you are unfamiliar, where you have like little 2v2, 3v3 type situations against other players. And it's not official yet. These are just skirmishes. The rated stuff comes out soon. But I've been enjoying my Shadow Priest. I've been really put under the pump trying to learn exactly what the fuck I'm supposed to do because I was thrown into the deep end since I had no idea coming back into WoW what the fuck I was doing, how I was playing it, and yeah, sometimes it does end in tears, but slowly getting there. In any case, that's what I've been doing for the past week or so, and now we're back to Path of Exile with some Mayhem action. Mayhem League, or rather just little event, is kind of Mayhem, but it's not as bad as it used to be because the game's a bit more fast-paced and intense already as it is. So 20 of the additional whatever it is, which was the same as a few years ago, isn't quite as intense anymore, but I'd say it's still pretty damn fun and worth trying out. So Mayhem is 20 additional exiles, invaders, harbingers, strongboxes, shit like that, ghosts, and 10 breaches, and it is still pretty damn intense. It does pack every single map into so much more content, and by the time I got to like level 50 content, I was level 56 or some shit, because I've been killing everything I've come across, except for breaches and all the harbingers, but most other things. And yeah, I'm vastly over leveled because there's just so much to kill, there's so much to interact with, and it is pretty fun stuff. It does get you geared rather quick, so in the SSF category, you can kind of justify things that might otherwise be a little tougher to gear because you will be getting rares and uniques all the fuck over the place, and in the end it's just going to make your maps quite a lot thicker because you're going to have 20 strong boxes, you're going to have invasion mobs which each have their own little pack of enemies with them, you're going to have harbingers which are huge XP and good currency to craft your shit with, and then breaches which you'll pop occasionally because it's just not worth like waiting for every single breach to open and then close, so you pop a few throughout the map and use their extra pack size as well. And then on top of that, ghosts are actually the sleeper sort of madness mod of this entire little event because in certain situations ghosts can stack up onto a boss before you're even aware it's happening, or onto certain mobs like Einhar mobs, some shit like that, and it can get really dangerous because ghosts buff monsters out quite hard, and you can find them in some unexpected places like certain boss arenas at Ciri, even Cirrus apparently, and it will make for a pretty nuts sort of event overall if you've never done a Mayhem before. Like I said though, this is the same event that we would have had like a few years back, so it's nothing too shocking or surprising, and there will be a much more learning style event for us to go through, which is Endless Delve 1 week from now. Would definitely recommend checking out the first day of that one at the very least. I do think Endless Delve is going to get quite tiresome after a few days, but I imagine the first day or so should be quite a lot of fun and very different to what we're used to otherwise. But otherwise, still Mayhem, I'd say, is worth at least getting to like level 50, getting your box, and just having a bit of fun, because it is a bit of a different situation than what you'd be normally used to. Now, what I'm actually playing here, just nothing you should really focus on or try and follow, I don't think. I'm just winging it and started out with the steel skills, so splitting steel and then into lancing steel. I did have quite a lot of fun on my lancing steel Deadeye, so I wanted to make another one of those, but an Ellie stack. It doesn't really matter if you're going for impale or not. You can just have some decent impale chance for your Call of Steel stuff, and then just stack flat Ellie if you want, and it'll still work out quite nice. It is going to be much more gear dependent, and for the time being I am just a Scion going Berserker plus maybe Pathfinder and going pure Fizz, pure Impale action, because that's just how it is easier to level at the moment. But I will hopefully make a transition to some elemental shit in the future, because it will be more fun to have the Shatters and the Herald of Ices and all of that. So that's the idea behind the build, is just a sign I'm going solo self-found hardcore, because that's the only real way I can usually compete. I have to go slow and steady at my own pace, not die, and then hope everyone else dies. That's kind of the plan there. And I think Lancing Steel should be a good map clearer in the end, something that I can sink my teeth into for an extended period of time, and hopefully live for a while. If we don't, I'll just jump a bit back on WoW. Maybe make a few videos there about what I'm doing, but for the most part, don't know if you guys really want to see that, so I've been keeping the content still PoE centered on YouTube and not really uploading anything else otherwise. But looking very forward to Delve. Still trying this thing out for Mayhem. Hopefully I can get a demigods. Hopefully I can survive. Hope you guys are enjoying your downtime from all the usual thick PoE content, since December is going to be a bit thin compared to usual Decembers for the expansion. But we do still have the expansion in January, and otherwise a few little events before then. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.